Steve Gamache with a Chef Knives to Go quick look product video on the Kanehiro AS Nakiri 165mm. This line of knives from this master blacksmith has a core steel of Aogami or blue super carbon steel. The heat treat rating on this is about Rockwell 62 to 63. And the construction of this particular line is a stainless Nijichi, or kind of a pear skin modeled stainless cladding over the top of that Aogami super core. So it's stainless over carbon. The weight on this is a light knife for a hand-forged knife. It's 4.9 ounces, about 139 grams, and the blade length is about 6.3 inches. The overall length is about 12.3. The spine at the base, I'm going to switch this around here because I'm lefty. The spine at the base is pretty thin for a hand-forged knife. This is 2.5 millimeter, and it tapers down just a little bit as you get towards the end of the knife. The height on this is a nice generous 53 millimeter at the heel. The handle is really nicely done, octagonal, ambidextrous, cherry wood with looks to be like a buffalo horn type ferrule, and the diameter of the handle is 2 7/8, so just slightly under 3 inches, but it just really fits this knife well. The particular choil area on this has a little bit more generous length to it, so if you like to do a pinch grip, you got a little more room for your grip there. I would say the fit and finish on this is really, really nice. The only thing I would probably do, it's still got a little bit of an edge here on the spine and the choil neck. You might want to take a little bit of sandpaper to that to relieve that edge slightly if you find you need that. We do have our hand-chiseled kanji very nicely done on this knife. You can see the edge on this. The grind on this knife is absolutely superb. It's very, very thin at the edge for a clad, handcrafted knife like this. And you can see the same thing if we go to the other side. This is just a nice thin blade. And this thing should scream through food. You've got just a classic flat, ever so slight belly to this, not much, pretty flat profile. And you've got a nice sweep towards the tip for a little bit of rocking if you want to do that. Balance point on this is just about right on the pinch grip, right about there. So it's just about perfectly balanced. And what can I say? This is, for this type of knife, this is just a beautiful piece of craftsmanship, and just makes you want to cut stuff. So it's just a beautiful Nakiri. So the Kanehiro Aogami Super Nakiri 165mm.